Ways in which travel may have changed His Majesty. His young heart, always full, may now swell with new knowledge and insight. His laughter may be tainted with fear. His legs, striding out in eagerness, they strengthen, quicken. Mine have developed a tremor. Washing his hands in the river. Does he think of a priestly act? His face looks back at him from a still pool. Is there recognition? Perhaps he makes the same sound as I do when he removes his shoes at night. The people he meets along the road, they see an innocent stranger, then sense something more. He spoke of gaining wisdom. The priests tell us humility is part of wisdom. Can a man whose ancestor is a goddess be humble?
Many changes are coming. Great changes.
War again, is it? Pestilence, famine, earthquake?
No.
I've lived through them all.
No doubt this mixture you take for breakfast has given you endurance.
Changes here.
Every mouthful is like the first one. Utterly unique.
You're changing your life, Madam Isuzu.
Sir, please.
How do you get a nickname like Sir?
Yamato, should we frighten this good lady?
I have no intention of frightening her.
Doubt if you could. Inokichi, now. He frightens me.
And that is one of the changes. The vile bandit will be vanquished. He will be destroyed.
Well, no doubt Imperial warriors will one day hunt him down.
Hunt him down? They know where he is. Some of his men used to be Imperial warriors. You go with Inokichi, pickings can be rich. A poor soldier or a rich outlaw.
And our Emperor?
Sir, Yamato.
What about the Emperor?
One wave of his hand and...
and Inokichi will be destroyed. Who will tell the Emperor to wave his hand? The generals who take the outlaws' bribes, who see Inokichi's gang as a kind of informal police, keeping peasants and other bandits alike under control. Generals who have allowed Inokichi to become a little king. He's told me himself how things work.
A murderer, a rapist, no doubt a lunatic. And you believe him?
You can believe me, Madam Isuzu. You have been very kind to us, generous. You may have even saved our lives.
No may be about it.
We are grateful, and you will be rewarded. Your farm will be improved, and you will be the owner of any animal you want. Chickens. You have very few chickens. Above all, your farm will be safe. You will want for nothing as you live out the rest of your widowhood in security and peace. This may take a little while to make happen, but it will be made to happen.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. In the meantime, the back fence needs mending. You'll find posts and slats out there. Hammers and nails as well.
Shonagon, you look downhearted.
I was just looking at my shoes. They're filthy. Any word in there?
Not a thing. But then most of them were very drunk, including the man who owns the place.
Can you imagine his brother in a place like that?
He'll want something to drink other than water. Taverns like that are often all there is.
If you have little money.
Yes. And we must assume he's clever enough not to have brought much with him. Certainly not to spend it in a village dive. Trouble is, he's a hard man to describe. What do you say after age, height and weight?
We don't even know what he's wearing.
So do we say, a young man with an angelic smile, which can turn in a moment to a devilish skull?
There is his companion, Kai. His moustache is memorable.
Oh, I'd never forget to mention the moustache.
This talk of security and peace, sir?
I meant every word. I will reward that woman.
Our disguise is that of wandering peasants, not delusional madmen.
It is a seed.
A seed?
A seed of the legend. Madame Isuzu will have her reward.
Including the chickens?
Yes, and she will know they came from me. Who then was this visitor?
An incarnated god?
Something of that kind. And there will be other seeds. The legend will grow. He came among his people.
He bestowed promises of wealth and peace. But the fence he built fell down within a week.
People we have questioned, they're often baffling answers. A boy, knee-deep in a river, fishing, he grins and says he is blind. A boy in the branches of a tree, he scowls and says nothing, raises an egg as if to throw it at us. An old woman, bent double with firewood on her back. She does not stop, but mutters to the ground. They're all dead. Everyone. All the children are dead. A dreamy young man with a pipe and a bottle. He recounts a long tale about his own lost brother, which involves maidens and ships, a house on fire and a stolen ring. We ask again. He is asleep. 2 old men playing Go. Forget all searching. Spend the rest of your days at this game. All things will be won in 100 years. The other old man nods and giggles. A young woman sitting on a wall. She gazes at Yukinari and says she has no brothers, no father either. She swings her bare feet and never looks away from Yukinari. 7 boys on walls, both sides of the road, like roosting carrion birds. Maybe he's run off to join Inokichi. That's what we plan to do. Some, we ask, men and women of all ages and every degree of poverty. They answer nothing at all. A quick glance at us, eyes turn away, they hurry on. Some of them, when I look over my shoulder at them, look over their shoulders at us, as if they suspect we may be in disguise. A new form of government police, a secret, dangerous form. A happy man eating fruit. Go home. Let the boy wander. Let him be free. A morose and hungry man. Your brother is one of thousands. Many of them die. A policeman answers our question with many questions of his own. A whisper from Yukinari, and we are waved along. The landlord of a decent tavern. I threw them out, cackling drunk, and I don't like the look of you two either. An old woman perched on a tussock, the squint and sneer of a witch. Maybe Inokichi has eaten them up. Well, the young one, anyway. Old one, stringy meat. Only the juicy best for Inokichi.
There are times, sir, when I think poverty is more than a simple lack of money.
We are creating many bent nails.
No doubt there is a peasant skill to straighten them again.
So what is it then?
I rather think one must heat them first.
Poverty. What is it if not lack of money?
It is that, of course. But perhaps it's also like a plague, and one from which no one may recover. It is a condition.
As you are, so shall you remain. Universal law.
At least there is a kind of stability in that.
I intend to change. And to change others.
When we go home?
Yes. Great changes then.
And where might this home be?
Who are you?
I have been various things to various people. You're right, little pup. Remain as you are is a law that cries out to be broken.
Are you a friend of Madame Suzu?
I'm exceedingly fond of the lady. Is she inside?
Yes.
Then let us go in. All 3 of us.
That is a Kambai sword.
A gift from a dead lord. Come, we shall sit and drink and talk of poverty and change. The lady, her incompetent workers, and the lady's great admirer, Inokichi.
These 2 are harmless. Let them go.
The conversation was interesting.
The young one's not well in the head. The moustache one is simply bumptious.
They have never worked in their lives before.
They're clumsy. Many people are.
This one recognised my Kambai sword.
I was shown one by an outlaw once.
He had stolen it.
Where was this?
A village by the sea.
What village?
Bonjo, perhaps. I don't quite remember.
Do you remember your own village? Your town? Your home?
We are travellers.
But you have a home. You plan to go back there and bring about change. You will eliminate poverty and straighten all nails. Yes, I listened quite a while before I introduced myself. It was a struggle, dear lady, not to give myself away by laughing. Your antics with your fence were wonderfully clownish. It will fall down within a week.
They're not craftsmen, I'll give you that. They're simple travellers.
Not so simple, I think.
They've been doing odd jobs for food and a place to sleep.
We have been made most comfortable. Have we not, sir?
Oh, that's a nickname.
No, it is the truth. They are master and servant.
What master would dress like that one?
What kind of master are you, pup?
What kind of man are you? I will tell you what kind.
Sir, Yamato, please.
You are a braggart and a thief. A bandit and a rapist.
Rape. Oh, what I accomplish with women cannot be called that.
My young friend is hasty. He is hot-headed.
Shut up, servant. Did this lady here call our doings together by that dreadful name? Did you, Suzu? Did you lie to these simple travellers?
You are the liar.
Oh, the squeals she lets out when we're together. Are they lies? They're certainly not cries for help. If you could hear them, I'm sure you'd agree. See how she trembles at my touch.
Remove your hand from her.
See the flush in her neck already.
Leave her.
Inokichi, please.
Hear-
Just let them go.
Oh, hear the catch in her voice?
I swear I will kill you.
No.
With my own hands I will.
Lie down in your corner, pup.
No, never. How dare you?
Oh, you? We can do without. The master was fond of the servant.
He was my friend. And you will die for this. If I don't do it, Yukinari will.
Yukinari. The bedmaker's son. The policeman. But he and I know each other of old. I would be delighted to meet him again.
Disturbing dreams. Dark connections. Sudden awakening. Breaking connections, fading dreams. The urge to record. No pen, no ink, no paper. The urge to be held. The campfire between us.